Good morning, driver. Welcome aboard this Class 465/9 networker. This morning, you will drive the 1F93 service from just before Swanley. For its remaining journey to London Blackfriars today, we'll call it Swanley, Bromley South and Elephant and Castle. And there are no expected delays today. So note, you are currently running slightly ahead of train, so you'll be held behind a train at Swanley. Okie doke. Right, let's do this. Here we are. Just got to reacquaint myself with the controls for Train Simulator over Train Sim World. Oh, there's our train. And for context, by the way, we're in the, for context, by the way, Swanley Station, just over here. Just over these houses, up that road, is where my uncle and auntie live, and my cousins used to live. One of them, I think, still does. The others moved out, because, he's married and got a family and everything now. And then over there is the main Swanley High Street, and sort of in that direction, 10 minutes away, is me. So, anyway. Oh, hello. Is the Southeast Service Ramsgate-Tover Priory cancelled? It's not yet. It's not at the moment. Favourite networker in my least favourite SE livery. Which one is this? Yeah, kind of too much yellow on this one for me. How many 465s are staying and how many are going? What, in general? I don't know. Anyway, right now. So, I think firstly, we definitely need some wipers. Door release. Oh, hello. Tail lights. Yep. Marker lights, we need those. Windscreen demister. Aha. More buttons. Oh, nice. Can confirm that's pretty realistic. Wiper switch. Yes, there we go. Right. Now, next up, what we need to do is do that. There we go. Q is AWS. And now what we're going to do is, because this is an EMU, everything's on the same stick. So we're taking the brakes off, and now we're going to move forwards. We're moving forwards. Why are my brake lights also on as well? Is it the same button too? I saw the 465 look best in NSE livery, but you could put a pacer in NSE livery and it would look good. Or you could just press V. What's that for? What does V do? Oh, it's V for wipers. Ah, see. Well, autocorrect, what was that? Oh, hello. Right, here we go. Oops. Steady. There's the other end of the train. And that's the cinematic camera. I'm trying to remember all the... Hey, there's the top-down view. Hang on. Once I stop in the station. Wipers. Whip raise. Okay. There we go. Honk. No, that's not it. There we go. Brake one. So, yeah, welcome to home. Welcome to my ends. Welcome to ends. And the 12 car stops up there, so we will do that and then full brake. There we go. And then... Is it T for the doors? There we go. Right. So there we are. Welcome to Swanley, fuckers. It's my town. This is my town. So, where was the top-down camera? There we go. Right, so we can't really move... Don't think we can move the top-down camera much. We can zoom out. Oh, hello. Oh, look at this. Right, so... There's the station. Go down there, go down there. Just kind of over there is me. That's where I live, over there. Oh, there's another train coming through the station. Oh, it's a 375 blasting through. Noom. The noom. Right, okay, so we've... Yep, okay, right. Let's move off, shall we? Just go. Stay at that frame rate. Look, it's a train simulator. Look, listen. It's running on, like, the same kind of graphics technology that flipping your man used when he first invented the internet. I'm fairly sure you could draw, like cavemen could draw, make paintings on the walls of their caves. I'm pretty sure this is like one of those things where it's like, you know how there's that joke of like, I ran Doom on a pregnancy test, or I ran Doom on a microwave display. I'm fairly certain you could do the same with Train Simulator. I ran Train Simulator on a COVID test. How is that even possible? It is now. Anyway, we out. There's the M25 bridge going over. And not quite modelled. There's a little footpath that goes under there and then up along there. And then down here. Yes, there's a footbridge. Totally can't tell that I've walked over. So over here on the left, that field is actually for a nearby animal sanctuary. So when I go on a walk up there, there's normally some horses over there. So, and here's the footbridge that I've sat upon many a time. It's modelled on the original one. They've recently rebuilt that. It's still nice. Okay, yep. This is the same engine that ran the original Microsoft Train Simulator. Yeah, you're probably... Exactly, so... There we go. Right, okay. So, let's pick up some speed, shall we? We've got to stop at Bromley South in a few minutes, so we'll go straight through St Mary Cray and Bickley. It's a bit weird for me because 99% of the time the trains I get are trains to London Victoria that stop at St Mary Cray, Bromley South, sometimes Denmark Hill, then London Victoria. But of course, this one's going to Blackfriars, so it'll be following a slightly different route. Also, it's a semi-fast. So that's quite interesting. Because normally when you go, if I get a Thameslink train up to London Blackfriars, you stop at all the stations in between, like Peckham Rye. My mind's gone completely blank. I can't remember any of the others, but we will. Bellingham, Catford, Crofton Park, Nunhead, Peckham Rye, Denmark. There you go. There you go. Catford. Yeah, I said Catford. Yeah, we can go up to 90 miles an hour, so we're good. I've also just remembered there's no actual, like, signal display in here. Like, I've got so used to the Train Sim World HUD. Where's Pettswood and Orpington? They're on a different line. That line only comes together at Bromley South. So if you want to go to Pettswood and Orpington, you have to change there and go the other way. One of the annoying things, now you cannot just get the train over to me and vice versa because we're technically on slightly different lines. So, speaking of St Mary Cray, it's up here. We're giving it the beans through the station. Oops, no. Nice. Afternoon, lad. Hello, Tuskinity. Welcome in. How are you doing? So we've got a 60 mile an hour speed limit coming up. I want to start slowing down for that a little bit, especially as we're in the rain. We're in the frames. Certainly London to Dartford route via Slade, Green, Brexley, even Sidcup. I agree. Nice little southeastern metro route. That'd be quite cool. You'd be able to use the same network as in this route and add in some... what are they called? 378s? The ones I really don't like. I'm alright. Oh, that's good to hear, Tuz. Is Tuz alright as a shortening? Or are you like, no, that's the crappiest thing ever, never do that? It's understandable, you know. 376, there you go. I'm not a fan of them, but other people are. Other opinions, mate. Oh, I'm speeding now. There we go, we're good. Going through the point work. Clankety clank, clankety clank. I need to actually be doing 40 in a minute, so... Yeah, I was going to say, that's kind of why I said other opinions are available, because I know you like them. I really don't. But then again, it might be a familiarity thing. Oh, God. Goodness me. Come on. There we go. There we go. We made it eventually. I've not been on a 707 City Beam yet. I'd like to. I'm just salty they're not operating on my line. They're operating almost everywhere else around me, and they just looked at Swanley and went, yeah, give it a miss. I'm like, oh, cheers. Thanks. Thanks for that. So, onwards. Oh, hello, is that a yellow? That's a yellow signal up ahead. I have a question. Do you think London has moaned too much about their bus and train services? Yeah, a little bit. Compared to a lot of the rest of the country, you'd be surprised at how good we have it in London. And especially when 99.96% of all the investment in public transport goes to London. Because the north, the north, what's that? The southwest, what's that? Oh, no. I respond. Yeah, I haven't missed this. The stupid thing where it's like, you don't press the AWS button within like half a femtosecond, it immediately jams all the brakes on. We're making good time as well. You only get 4 seconds to respond. Really? Come on now. Safety critical and all that, yeah. I think what catches me out as well in this game, like, if it comes on when I'm in an outside camera like this, you don't hear the beep, because it's in the cab, obviously. You just see this little thing down here, so they go, nah, you might want to do a thing. Oh, too late. All right, never mind. We should still be... Actually, we'll still be on time by the look of it. Speed, give it some. Give it some beans. Oh, warning. The horn sounds good. I live in the north and I'm fairly happy with what we have. I know it's not perfect, but it could be worse. Obviously, it could be worse. Oh, we are. Now we're accelerating quite a lot. It's no worse than me driving a tube train with Westinghouse. Oh, God. All right. We are now approaching Bromley South. We will shortly be arriving at Bromley South. Change here for services to Orpington, Pettswood, Catford, Charing Cross maybe, and London Victoria. When leaving the train, please remember to take all items of luggage with you and keep them with you at all times whilst on the station. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or... I've put it on emergency and we've still not stopped. I thought the brakes on this thing were supposed to be quite good. Alright, we got there in the end. There we go. Oh, another train's gone by us. Now that's the slow line over there. We're on the fast line. Yeah, that's stopped. It's fine. Where's the other end of the... Yeah, it's fine. It's a bit further up. Look, if you were sat on the benches down there, you'd have to walk up a bit. But that's fine. And to be fair, I've not been on a train since 2019. You've not been missing too much, depending on what trains you haven't been on. So I'm just having to cuddle with Peabody. He's very cuddly. Timeliness bonus. There you go. Look at that. Right. So doors are, yeah, they automatically close in. Trains in World, you have to manually lock the doors yourself. All right, so let's go. We're going to be at Elephant and Castle by 8 a.m. in 10.10 miles. And our ETA is 7:58. We're 2 minutes ahead of time. What is going on in this game? So, Bit of a gloomy day out, I'll be honest. Oh, yeah. There you go. I'll get rain on my sleeves of my jacket. But, yeah, nice that it's there. We've got a speed limit of 40 coming up in a minute. Power Juan. I think will do us just fine, especially in such miserable conditions. Question, by the way, Nick. What line are we going down? The one that goes to Elephant Castle, I guess. I assume that would be the one that goes... what's the name of the junction? Loughborough Junction, that's it. Loughborough Junction. Oh, look at the reflections on the windows. That's quite nice. There we go. Aha, this will be... Yeah. Oh, Shortlands. Yes. This will be Shortlands. There we go. Yeah, that's Shortlands. Because there's two SEUs between Elephant and Castle, one via Catford and one via West Dulwich. Oh, that's a good shout. I guess we'll have to find out. Find out after the break. So we're going this way. Aha, this might be the... This might be... Oh, Ravensbourne. Yeah, Ravensbourne. If we go through Bellingham and like well, one via. I think we're going via Catford because I think the Ravensbourne route is on that. The Ravensbourne station is on that route. So, excuse me. Catford Loop. Yeah, this is normally the route that Thameslink trains to Blackfriars go from Swanley. Yeah, I've got an SE map open. Hey, Nick's being my navigator for today. I appreciate that. Do you really need a navigator when you're on a railway line? Yeah, I do. I do. I thought you said this was home turf. Yeah. But I do still have the navigational and geographical abilities of James May. So, you know. And it's one of those things as well where it's like, just because you've lived somewhere for a long time, it doesn't mean you know everything about it. Like, people will be like, oh, you've lived in Swanley like 20 years odd. Do you know the Flange Lane? I'm like, no. And I'm like, oh, well, I've just never been there. I live over 100 miles away and can navigate better. Well, in fairness, you've got a map. You have a map open, so you've got an unfair advantage at the moment. Never mind, we're doing a trundle. We're doing a heckin' trundle. True. So what station is this coming up? It's not showing on our map at all. This Crofton Park, maybe? No, Beckenham Hill. This is Beckenham Hill. Morning. Do. Got another 40-mile-an-hour slowdown coming up. Nick, answer me this while I think about it. So you see, it might do it again here. Right. No, okay, not this time. You know when it just goes bing like that? Do you have to press the AWS acknowledge button? Or is it just when it goes bing and you press the button and it goes bing like that? I have to go for a bit. Back soon, maybe in 20 minutes. See you in a bit, Hitch? So there. I press the AWS button out of habit for that, but I don't know if I have to. No, it's only when it's the longer... Oh, okay, right. So then you have to press it. There you go. So what's the other one? Is it just like a sort of, you've passed a signal? Are you still there? You are still awake, yes? You know, doing a trundle round on the Catford Loop. So that is just, that's just clear to proceed. Right, okay, gotcha. That's basically saying, you're good. I remembered my ride on the ScotRail. On the ScotRail? Tuz, where are you? Remind me, where are you based? I assume not UK. Oh, listen to the squealing flanges and the screaming frame rate. I'm not from the UK. No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think you were. For some reason, I had you down as, like, it's just I've just known and met people from all sorts of different scenes. Malta. Oh wow. See, I thought I knew you via Rezi, who's based out in Indonesia. But then part of me was like, wait a minute, what about from Paula Brady's channel? And she's obviously in Canada. Twitch is a great place, isn't it? Bing. Yep. Thanks. Yeah, that's just the train being like, yeah, you good? You good? Do. Do. I mingle a lot with them. Malt sounds good right now. Oh, look at the banking. The super elevation. We are officially going on higher banking than the NASCAR track at the LA Coliseum, which is basically just a bowl. Next station should be as follows. Crofton Park, Nunhead, Peckham Rye, Denmark Hill, then turning off at Loughborough Junction. Yes, there you go. I have been on these Thameslink trains enough, and it's rattled through the names of those stations enough that I kind of, when I remember one, I just go into a pattern, like just remembering all of them. So yeah, as soon as you say, hang on, have we been through Catford? Was that Catford? Did we just go through Catford? Because Catford's definitely before Crofton Park. I assume we must have done, because this is Crofton Park. Yeah, okay, so... It's like speed skating rather than NASCAR, am I right? Well, with the amount of injuries and crashes you have in speed skating, yes. Remember all the stations between Lewisham and Dartford? The special interest brain, it's a good thing. Can it remember what you had for dinner 2 nights ago? No. Can it remember every station on a line hundreds of miles away from where you live? Yes. Aha, we have to... we're on a yellow signal now, so... Let's back it down. We need to back down to 40 miles an hour anyway, so that's fine. We're still under a minute ahead of schedule for our ETA Elephant and Castle. Kind of wish there was that option on the Trains in World HUD, I should say. Although, no, there is an ETA, isn't there? I think. No, it just shows you how many miles away and when you're supposed to be there for. It doesn't actually show you, like, a live ETA. So... Also, Carl Busch could very well re-injure his leg in LA. I mean, it's possible. In the basically glorified banger racing that's going to be happening. Right, we're on another yellow signal here, so... Be careful here. Yep, okay. Trundling along at 40. And onto the junction we go. Round the corner, there we go. And through the station, grinding the flanges. Right, so this is Nunhead. Modelled without... Oh, no, it's there. Okay. Yeah, it's Nunhead there. Nunhead, Peckham Rye, Denmark Hill, Elephant and Castle, and London Blackfriars. It's Wreckfest up there then. Yeah, except we watched something on Monday on our stream. Nick's beating me to it. Yeah, the 8-track, the World Figure 8 Championships. God. Oh my God. Don't show that to NASCAR. That'll be the next thing they do. They'll bring back North Wilkesboro but turn it into a figure 8 track or some shit. Right. Need to be a little, aha, we're right in South London now. Right in South East. So I think we might be coming up on Loughborough Junction soon. Well, actually, we'll go through Peckham Rye first. Oh. Come on in. New. This will be Peckham Rye over here. Over here. Over here. Steve Phelps, Mike Helton have just creamed themselves at the thought. You're not wrong, unfortunately. Right, we're not stopping at Denmark Hill, we're stopping at Elephant and Castle. Right, okay. More grinding flanges, small squealing flanges. The squealy flange action. So there's... No, that wouldn't have been Loughborough Junction. We haven't gone through that yet. Yes. Bullet time, right? Yeah, bullet time. It's appropriate that the Matrix films came out. What? Why is there a... What are you doing here? Excuse me? Sir? Anyway, probably engineering work or some bollocks. Or some bollocks. Oh, there's a flashing yellow signal. There's a flashing yellow signal. Okay, what have we got to do here? Be very careful, I'd assume. Coasting in. Another flashing yellow signal. So it's not just a yellow signal, it's a flashing one. So this was modelled in the era when Southern served Denmark. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, we need to be going 20 up here. Okay. So, there we go. Right, so that's just a steady yellow signal. Ah, flashing means you're taking a diverging route. Oh, okay. So does that mean like there's like a route that you wouldn't normally be taking on this service? Which would make sense, given that this train has all the hallmarks of a train that would just go straight to Victoria. So, yeah, in a moment, we'll be turning... Here we go. Loughborough Junction. Sort of, yeah, okay. And then over here. Oh, the squealing flanges. Maximum flange squealing action. Absolute flange squealing action. Only on OnlyFans. No. Nope. I thought I'd be coasting down here a bit. To ride the Wimbledon loop now, though. Huh. Right, this is interesting. They've modelled the platforms here at Loughborough Junction. These have not been in use for a long time. Well, they're pretty overgrown, I guess, but, you know. They're kind of nothing now. They're just kind of crumbling bits of, like, rubble. So that's interesting. I wonder if that pinpoints to more of a time period as to when this route is modelled. Being... Alright. Our ETA is getting quite close, actually. We're now up to 7:59:50. Oh, is that a red? Well, actually, it depends. We're going left here. We're going left here. Okay, we're good. Yep. Yep. Right, so we've got the green there. Early 2010s. Okay, that definitely wouldn't have still been there like that. Not been as complete, anyway. All right, after this, when we get back up to 60, we'll put the power on a bit. Yeah, it was around for quite a while, wasn't it? So this is the very urbane end of the Chatham mainline route. Right in South London. Yeah, on the networkers, yeah. This is definitely the livery I remember growing up with when I first went on trains. Like, I first started travelling on my own by train in like 2007, I think it was. 2008. Right, let's give it some speed. Some speed. Just to make sure we're still on time. We should be. We should be okay. Yep, all is good. Oh, shoot, we need to stop at Elephant Castle in a minute. Lucky I remember. Give us some welly, yeah. Give it the beans. There's more southern. What's going on? Oh. We just got bowled by a tower block. Just southeast London spotting problems, you know? All right, we're up to 60 now, so there we go. When is an SE service still on time? Well, when I'm driving it, damn it. I've complained enough about their services down the years. The least I can do is actually, like, do better. It's like, well, how about you do any better? See if you can do any better driving one of our services. All right, I will. Right. Okay, time to put the brakes on. We'll do Wallace. Hang on, Preston, you can't... If you're Gromit, you can't talk. You just got to, like, nod. Like, press the big button. Pull the lever. Which always makes it sound like that. That's just the rules of the Wallace and Gromit universe. There's some construction going on there. There's an actual, like, JCB moving. Look at that. That's nice. That's a nice little touch. Oh. Brake. Excuse me. Belching. Oh, no. I've turned on emergency again. Damn it. Never mind. It got us stopped in time, so, you know. We are now arriving. Welcome to Elephant and Castle. Rather nicely modelled, actually. Yeah, that is rather nicely modelled. Bluebell Mortgages. In fact, the only things not really modelled are... There's a conspicuous lack of graffiti all over the place. And a conspicuous lack of a smell of stale urine. Stopping in the rain is difficult. Yeah, you noticed. All right, let's go. Where we go. I'm assuming that the old shopping centre and everything is still modelled here, which has since been flattened for, say it with me, new high-rise apartments. Like most of South London. Lovely new high-rise apartments that are definitely affordable. If you're the sort of kid that can get a 30 grand loan from their parents for their first house. You know the ones, you'll see them in the papers all the time. Like, oh no, I don't know why millennials are so lazy these days. I just stopped buying coffee at lunch every day. I just never saw anyone for 5 years. And with the help of a little loan of £40,000 from my parents, from Daddy, I got a house. All right, great. Okay, that's the bit you kind of leave to the last, isn't it? It's like you're looking through the article, like, go on then, where is it? Yep, where's the asterisk that says that you were loaned? And there it is. There you go. Rich parents, there you go. You need graffiti. This isn't Super Mario Sunshine. The shopping mall is modelled just to give you an idea of when this was set. Excellent. Yeah, it was only in the last few years that it was a bit torn down. Oh, there's some graph. There's some graph. Some graph has been modelled. I appreciate that. Obviously, it's one of those things where you're like, you want it to look realistic, but at the same time, the real thing does look pretty shit. So, we're coming up now to, yeah, we don't need graffiti. This ain't Jet Set Radio. So, yeah, we're on time. Half a mile. London Blackfriars is right up there, actually. This is also going to be interesting. What version of Blackfriars is going to be modelled? I assume the rebuilt version? But I am doing a hecking intrigue now. What version of Blackfriars we're going to arrive to in a minute. Oh, perfect. Oh, no, not more brakes. There we go. I found North East London to be much, much worse than South. Yeah, agreed. North especially. But that might be me talking as a southeaster, or like a southeast London, a South London boy especially, like North London, North and East especially are the Badlands. we don't go over there. It's like that Lion King meme. Oh, the frame rate is not liking this. Aha, it looks like yep, it is the rebuilt Blackfriars. Jet Set Radio. Aha, there we go. There's more southern trains going. What is going on? Oh, there we go. There's the original. Is that a London Brighton and South Coast totem there? They've modelled that. That's very cool. So we're going into the two terminating bay platforms here. South and West are literally the only tolerable parts of London. You know, I might be biased, but glad you agree. Savinia. What's that for? Oh, the Lion King. I was like, what the... You right there, mate? You right there, Simba? Did I just put it into emergency braking again? Whoops, never mind. Probably better to be safe than sorry, you know. And we have now arrived at London Blackfriars, our final destination. Yeah, this is rather nice, you know. So, hang on, if we go to the back... Oh, we can't really see it from here. Blackfriars. London Blackfriars for Bankside and South Bank. Information. Yeah, it's pretty well done, you know. Pretty well done. And we made it on time. Holy heck. Holy heck. What did Richard Petty sing before he made his NASCAR debut? Is this going to be a really bad pun? I feel like it might be. I just can't wait to be king. I've just got this feeling of dread. I just... Yeah, I called it. Okay. Well done, driver. You've arrived at London Blackfriars on time. We've given plenty of time for the train to be cleaned. Excellent. I did a thing. Nothing fell over. Nothing exploded. And I think I got a silver medal, didn't I? Did I get a medal? You don't get deducted points for using the emergency brake. I thought you did. You scored 880. I scored 888. There you go. I scored Craig Lowndes. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, good start. Only run like 2 services through Blackfriars. Yeah, it's very much like if there's a diversion of Victoria, we'll run stuff into Blackfriars, or there's like the odd one that goes up there. So, this time... No, that's not the Chatham. That's the one. Yep, here we go. So... How about this time we go the other way? So we've done that was 35 minutes. Oh, 92 minutes. From Ramsgate, from Gravesend to Ramsgate in the snow. Interesting. So we've got a 465, we've got a 375. From Dover to Faversham on a foggy morning. Driver class 375-6 to Faversham. From Rochester to Victoria. That'd be quite a good run. Well, actually, we can do this as a trilogy. That'd be quite a nice little trilogy run there. I quite like that. So, yeah, from Dover to Faversham on a foggy morning. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. The 375 trilogy. Yeah, down for that. Let's go. Via Dover Priory. Indeed. Indeed. Oh. Okay, so good morning, driver. Welcome aboard this class 375/3. If you're taking this class 375/3 on the first part of 1P70 from Dover Priory to Victoria, you will drive the service as far as Faversham, calling at all stations at Faversham. This train will run another service from Ramsgate, which will connect to this train into Faversham 5 minutes after you arrive. Part 2. Please allow passengers to board here before departing. Okie doke. So we'll do this. Ah, there we go. There's your classic southeastern train right there. We are in Dover Priory. Dover, the home of friend of the channel, Jamie Kennett. A friend of mine from university. He is a man of Kent. I'm apparently just a Kentish man, because I'm further up. There's like a boundary somewhere at Canterbury. Because I know SE detached carriages are either Ramsgate or Dover. Yeah, it'd be Ramsgate, this one. Next stop, Guernsey. Okay. Nice, that's well modelled. That's good. These are things I recognise. Right, okay, so... Okay, so the reverse is on. Right, so... And away we go. We're moving. That's a... That's a slightly Nokia 3310 sounding horn sample there. How many bits aren't in that sound file? How many bits is that? About 3. This is now Train Simulator 8-bit Sega Mega Drive version. Oh, there's a javelin over there. Morning. With my low-res horn. You make it. Professor Hitch is back. John Cena music. There's another 375 coming in through the tunnel. They're nearly 10 years old as well. What, the default sounds? Yeah, you can tell. Do I live within the M25? Yeah, yes. What is a Kent-ish man? I believe there's a certain point where it's like the original Kent is like around, it goes up as far northwest as like Canterbury. So like Dover and all of the like Canterbury and all that is like the home main Kent. So you are a man of Kent if you grew up there, and then you are a Kentish man. Right, you live in London, except I don't. Technically, my postcode is a Kent postcode. I am Swanley, Kent, except that the sign that says "Welcome to London" is about half a mile walk that way. So I've sort of been on the boundary between. Mega Drive is 16-bit full. All right, then, Mr. T, Mr. P, Mr. P Lord, and so am I actually giving this? I'm giving it too much credit. It's actually disrespect to the Mega Drive to call these sounds Mega Drive level. They're NES. Alright, they're SNES level sounds. Revolutionary first as chiptune sounds. As chiptune sounds used for horns on new southeastern trains. Chiptune remix. Alright, anyway, let's give it some power, shall we? We've got 1.7 miles before we need to be at Guernsey. So let's get moving, shall we? Let's do that. Onwards. Is this only a 3 coach? I thought this would be at least 4. Sega Master Systems. I don't know what SE to ride in Monday. Good question. Okay, no, that was the 20 miles an hour for going over there. In fact, the speed limit is just continuing to increase. Oh. It's a shame you can't quite zoom out a bit further with this camera. Oh, let's get some kinematic camera, shall we? Here we go. I've just realised we need to be slowing down soon, so we should be doing that. One of those Orpington and then back to Lewisham and Hayes. Yeah, it's 3 coaches until the second part where more carriages will attack. Yeah, I know that, but I assumed that this was normally 4 coaches, and then the other train that would attach was 8 to make 12. Or 4 and 4 to make 8. Normally it's in pairs of 4s. My first month in my MLB The Show franchise was like this. First 10 days, 5-game win streak. From there, full pants on head, stupid. You might have to give more context, given that baseball is the American sport I know the least about. You might need to give that a bit more context, but sounds like good sports ball gaming fun there. Okay, so right, here we are at Guernsey. Trundling in. Now we're in the dry today, so braking should be slightly less arduous, and it looks like that will be the case. Plus the 375s have generally got very good brakes. There we go, full service. Oh, right on the button. Oh, there you go. A little like bird song there. That was lovely. Where I lived in Harworth, I had a Doncaster phone number and postcode, but my local council was Nottinghamshire. Weird, huh? Yeah. One for the map men to dissect, I think. Excuse me. Southern Cascade loaded 377/3s to Southeastern, which is what these are. Oh, okay, so 3 coach units. I mean, we've got 136 games left, so things will be fine, right? Right. I mean, there probably will be. This is one thing I don't... Like, baseball just confuses me so much, because I'm like... The seasons last about 20... You play about 2 million games in a season, and then another 5 million if you make the playoffs. And then you celebrate winning the World Series, that isn't a World Series, but there's a reason why it's called the World Series, and it's to do with a newspaper, I think. Or like a title sponsor of the original tournament. The XTL FCC 377s are with us. Yes, they are. They are. Anyway. Give me the beans. Give me some beans. We're actually close to running a minute down. No. You were said to have destroyed the Southeast and not join them. You said you would destroy Southeast and not join them. I would destroy them with punch you out, kill them with kindness. By actually running their trains on time. A radical thought, I know. Also, did the Super Bowl happen yet? No. The NFL playoffs haven't even started yet, so... I've NFL playoffs without my Baltimore Ravens in it, so the less said about this entire season, the better, but at least our season wasn't quite as bad as the Vikings. I'm not saying that because I know at least 2 Viking fan friends. There's a group chat between the 4 of us. We're like race car friends. One of them is Chris Flynn, actually, who you've seen on another station on the mile before, our GWR correspondent. And that's the classic GWR, not the new one. He's in there and a few mutual friends of ours. We're mostly all into racing, but we also share some other common interests like NFL. So I'm the Ravens fan in there. Chris is a Panthers fan, which has been very painful this season. And the other 2 are both Vikings fans, and that has been a season of suffering. You thought the flipping... Like, given that one of them's also a Man United fan, there was a point where Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was in charge of Manchester United, and Mike Zimmer was kind of bumbling along as manager of the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings. It's just like, what? How? And at the end of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was dumped off from Manchester United, as we know, and recently the NFL regular season finished, and Mike Zimmer was fired as well. So He started off as 3753s, then got scared of Southern became the 37, back to being 3753s. The Broncos fucking suck, monkey balls. Yeah, I seem to remember they weren't very good. Am I the SE Southern correspondent? I guess so. The Southeastern correspondent, yes. Well, no, technically, wouldn't that be me? I live here. Maybe I'm the old, the old Southern correspondent. Oh, we're into a tunnel. And as we know, at the end of every tunnel, there's light at the end of it. Oh, we could do 90 miles an hour through the tunnel. Let's try and do that. Let's do that. Better than the New Yorker who cheers for either the local teams. They cheers for Everton as their Premier League. Oh no! The pain and suffering. It's not been good. I've not kept up with the NFL this season at all. It's been, it's been a thing. I got into a tradition of just following the worst teams. Like every week, I was like, what game is this week's Tank Bowl? What game this week features the two teams with the worst combined record? Normally involving one of either the Jaguars or the Detroit Lions. So, should we all bring giant spoons to the Super Bowl? Why would we bring spoons to the Super Bowl? For the bowl of cereal. But Arsenal lost to Notts County. They did. Spoons. They did do that. We might want to start slowing down. Oh my God, we're doing 60 miles an hour coming up on Shepherd's Well. No. Uh-oh. Emergency, we're going to need it. Oh, now I get fined for using the emergency brake setting. Do you want me to stop within the same postcode of the... It's going to be spot on. It's going to be spot on. Oh, I don't care. I will take the penalty for the emergency brake setting there. It saved our bacon. We should have overshot that by about 25 miles. Anyway, welcome to Shepherd's Well. Here we are. I think we shepherded our train well in the end, tish. Hang on, is there a... Oh, that's a nice touch. Look at that. You see over here on the Shepherd's Well platform sign running inboard. Beneath it is a little sign for the East Kent Railway, which is an actual little heritage railway. It's a very small one. I think it's based on an old Colonel Stevens little freight branch, barely like a mile long what they've got running, but it's there. Right, let's go. Onwards. Oh my God, those 8-bit sounds. I can't get over them. Anyway, where are we at? The Jets and the Giants were both trash. Yeah, they were. They were pretty bollocks. I love how the Jags and the Lions both won on the final day of the regular season. Like, the Jags finally won and were like, we might not be bottom. The Lions also won. What the fuck? I appreciate the modern information displays as well. Yeah, the dot matrix kind of ones. There are North London teams that serves. Well, at least Nick's moves on from his beef against Millwall to his beef with Arsenal. Has been winning non-stop recently, so go me. What's that? Sheffield? Sheffield United or Sheffield Wednesday? Good question. My local women's football club is stacked going into the season. Which one is it? Is yours the club that I've been tempted to adopt as my NWSL team? New York, New Jersey, Gotham, which is a baller name for a football team. I follow AFTV and only do so to laugh. Is that not what everyone does, really? Who actually follows it for engaging, informative content? Oh, hello. Whistle. Gotham has 3 keepers. 2 of them are top starting keepers in the league. Jesus. Jesus. There's a little foot crossing there. I do like the bird song in the background. Right. It's time for breaking. And they might have a shirt they want. They might have a shirt I want. Yeah, the Tube Station one. The Maquette Special. We are running pretty much on time, which is good. You know, that's always helpful. Oh no, I still have Millwall. The Bristolian with the random grudge against the South London football team. Although I don't blame them. I don't blame you. Right. And the other keeper signed out of university and is potentially a future starting keeper for the US. Well, blimey. Don't know if they won or lost against Crystal Palace. My boys. Yeah, well, Palace are half of my family's boys as well. No, Palace beat them in the FA Cup. Which is good. We like that. Wolves also beat, I think, Sheffield United in the FA Cup. And AFC Wimbledon also beat their opponents. Non-league Boreham. Oh, no, wait. No, they didn't. Do you want to explain that to me, Wimbledon? Really? Especially when you're like, oh no, now we can focus on the league. Goes and plays the league game away to MK and loses 3 days later. Do you want to explain that to me, Wimbledon? Really? Do we need words? Massive top boss, man. Well, for Boreham would. More twittering of birds. They're actually quite realistic, those actual bird sounds you would hear in Kent most of the time. I don't have any reason to hate Millwall, except for the fan base. Yeah, that's pretty much the reason most people hate them. There you go. Beep, 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 beep. There you go. Right. Onwards. Accelerate. Aylsham platform 1. Under a mile away. Who's got the biggest boner in football right now? Man United or Arsenal? I don't. Sorry, I'm just sort of like, my brain's just sort of gone, error. I mean, a boner is generally a positive thing, mostly, but I don't see why either team would really have one of those at the moment. Arsenal literally just lost to flipping Notts County. Because, man, you don't have an equivalent of AFC. Alright, so Aylsham's just coming up here. My dad used to live in Leeds. Yeah, same thing. Leeds fans, bellends, for the most part. Obviously, hashtag not all, whatever. Look, it needs more like bleeds, am I right? More like Speeves. Here we go, nice and normal. Stopping a train, look normal, look normal, look normal. Oh, that was the stop for the 4 car. Whoops. Never mind, close enough. Look, you're lucky I stopped it in the platform, you know? There you go, have some of that. They didn't lose to Notts County, they lost to Nottingham Forest. Oh, yeah, I was like, wait a minute. No, I don't think it was Notts County. They're like leagues below. To be fair, I think the biggest L of the entire weekend had to be held by Newcastle. At home, St James's Park, fans gloating on about how they're the richest club in the world, loses 1-0 in the FA Cup third round to Cambridge United. Big old Cambridge United. And then a few days later, we're like, well, no, actually, they started their new signing, Kieran Trippier, that day, and still lost. But that's okay, because a few days later, they were like, you know what? We've signed a new striker as well, Chris Wood. He's from Burnley. He's really good. How many goals he scored this season? 3. Was that 3? Yeah, but he's double figures. He's really good, isn't it? Sean Dyke's like just there, just like, what? We've had a transfer request for from Chris Wood. Who? Oh, is he that shite striker? Who wants to fucking sign him? Someone from League One? What? Don't tell me AFC Wimbledon have been on the phone. No, Sean, you prick. It's Newcastle United. They're going to pay 20 million for him. You fucking what? Fucking have it. Go quick. Transfer the money before they realise they made a mistake. We've mugged them off. Sean Dyche, the man with the greatest voice in all of football. Richest club in the world, and it's going to be relegated. Yep. I tried to get Leeds and FA Cup in FIFA 22, but lost in the wait, the first round? Hang on. Well, no, if it was Leeds in FIFA, it would have been the third round, which is the first round where Premier League teams come in. Who did you lose to in the third round? Preston, admit it. Northwich Victoria. Oh, no. That's a massive L. To be fair, I think one of the other biggest shocks of the weekend was the what I call the Severn Valley Miracle, which is where Kidderminster Harriers, big old Kidderminster Harriers of the like second or third tier of non-league, so like the sixth or seventh tier of English football, beat Championship side, so second tier, Reading. Stoke City of the Championship? Oh dear. I mean, they're not a bad Championship team, but Preston, that's still an L. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry, that's an L. Here is an L. You have to hold it. That's what the FA Cup really is all about. That's the gem of it. It's like the one place where, like, that's why everyone loves it. Like, any team, no matter how big or small, can take a massive L on any given day, and it's just amazing. Meantime, we're at Addisham. There we go. Dulwich Hamlets women beat Millwall. Hey, excellent. But yeah, Preston, I'm going to assume you weren't very stoked with that result. Hey, thank you. I'm leaving. I'm out. That's done. I'm gone. Oh, damn, son. Damn, son. Anyway. Yeah. Right, anyway, where was I? Anyway, let's go. Press is silent right now. It's like, wow. Wow. I was depressed as shit. Oh, God. Oh, no. And then every so often a team like Wigan goes and takes the cut. Yeah, that's the great thing about it. It'll be like a British touring car team beating an F1 team. Well, probably not in their own cars. That would be, I mean... But yeah, Kidderminster Harriers coming back to beat Reading 2-1. That was amazing. As I said, they'll be partying in Kidderminster TMD tonight. They'll be partying at the Severn Valley tonight, in the Severn Valley Railway tonight. Excuse me. Right, we've now got Peaksbourne as our next stop in 2.85 miles, and we are about a minute down. Need to get back on track. Let's do it. Let's go. Be in it. I almost feel bad for Preston now. His response was just like, I was just really depressed. I'm like, oh, I just burned you with a really awesome pun, and he was like, oh no, actually, I was just really sad. So fuck you, you prick. To redeem myself, I'm trying to get Wimbledon a League One title. Excellent. That's better. I mean, probably more difficult, but, you know, let me know how it goes. So on time in South Eastern Side. Well, yeah, early in South Eastern Side. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's flickering in the trees. We're just going so fast. We're going so fast. The birds twittering. The burbs twittering. I remember once taking a Southeastern train to Dartford 4 years ago that was like 5 minutes late. That's, like I said, that's early. When you say late, what you mean is, for Southeastern, early. Might want to start slowing down. We are now within a mile of Peaksbourne Station, and we're doing nearly 90. If I can at least be better than Portsmouth, that's fine. That's the home of a town, and my second to last crush lives... Oh, God. Oh, no. What, a Portsmouth in America, or an actual, like... girl from English Portsmouth. And then the train from Dartford to Greenhithe was on top. Whoa! Yeah, you see what happened? They realised there was a guest in town. They realised, oh shit, someone from fucking Bristol. Shit, we need to make out like we're running a good operation down here. Meantime, speaking of which, well, we are getting back onto schedule, but is it going to be at the cost of completely overshooting the station? No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like we're going to be okay to Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Oh, come on. Steady. There you go. There you go. Lovely. Excellent. Welcome to Beak Spawn. More birds twittering away in the trees and stuff. Rather pleasant. And then for the thing I went to do at Greenhithe, I didn't get charged for. The hell? What? What were you going to do at Greenhithe? Rob a bank. That's why you didn't get charged. Well, it would be a miracle if you robbed a bank and didn't get charged for it. All right, off we go. Aha, Canterbury East is our next stop in 2.93 miles. We are a minute and a half down on schedule. This is just unacceptable, really. What the fuck is that English? What's that? Would anyone hate me if I said this? I want Ferrari to kill Merck and Red Bull, but I want George to win races. Well, Kelly, you are in the chat of a George Russell stand right now. I mean, Ferraris can be second and third. I won't accept first, though. In fact, I'm rather hoping, selfishly, that Toto has just gone over to George and gone, right. I mean, we saw how angry George was at the end of last season, as well as everyone else. He is now arriving into that seat. A team that he may not even have Lewis Hamilton as a teammate with, because Lewis Hamilton may still be like, do you know what? Fuck this clown show. I'm out of here. Either way, Toto will have sat him down and been like, oh, hang on, that was a warning. A warning from history. It's because we need to be going 60 in a minute, so that's fine. The Premier League is my sister's favourite league because she loves to say it in a British accent. Okay. Does she know how to say Leicester correctly? That's your test. You can't follow the Premier League. The Premier League. But, yeah, I'm rather hoping that Toto has just sat George down on his first day in Mercedes. It's like, you understand. You know exactly what happened at the end of last season. Yes, I did, Toto. Yes, I did, sir. I saw it. I was right there. Yeah. You understand that this cannot go unpunished. No. You've already got Michael Masi fired, haven't you? Yes, I've got him locked up in the boot of my car. Okay, fair. Yeah. What, in a body bag? Yeah. Yeah. Now, what we need you to do is destroy everything in your path. George, you remember that one time we gave you Mercedes at Sakhir? And even though you didn't fit in it, you were your massive feet were too big for it. Yes. And you still nearly bodied the field that day. Yes. Do that again, but 21 times this season. You see Red Bull over there? You see that grinning Dutch twat? Kill him. Not literally, just crush his spirit. Aye, Toto. I think I can do that. Walks out in his suit, gets in the car, destroys worlds. Selfishly, that's what I'm hoping happens, because fuck it, why not? If your sister says Leicester is Leicester, I'm going to flip a table. Exactly. This is unacceptable, really. I'm trying to run a national league. Hey, that's where the top quality football comes from. Well, the football you can at least afford to go and watch. Oh, got a train coming in the other direction as well. So if we'd gone from Ramsgate, we'd have gone via Canterbury West. Morning. You absolute Dulwich Hamlet. I've got, also, by the way, Paula, I'm very sorry. I misread your Morny. Out of the corner of my eye, genuinely, I thought you said Mom with a question mark. I was like, hello? Hi. Hello. Hello, Paula. How are you doing? Lovely to see you in here. Was it? No, it wasn't last night. It was the night before. Oh, hello. Can we stop now? There we go. It's going to slowly trundle out the end of the station. All right, there we go. Yeah, was it the other night I sent it too early? What, in a race or just the message? But yeah, was it the other night? You had that casual just like testing out some ACC stuff and then just having a natter. Thank you for helping me think about where, what, and how my content is doing. I might have a chat with you guys at the end of the stream about it, to be honest. Because it might mean no more streams like this, but they go back to being plays videos on the main YouTube channel, which may also something else, you know. Just thinking about it. I'm doing a hecking big thing, but it's nice because I've got past the anxious bit. The like worrying if I'm doing everything wrong and never going to succeed ever bit. I've just kind of gone into a like, what actually makes sense and what feels right, you know? Leeds United FA Cup, take 2. Let's take down Hull City in round 3. Holy fuck, it's snowing on the pitch. My Italian team should be ASD Licata, but they're all the way down in Serie D now. Well, at least they're getting the D. Please. Oh, hello. Our ETA is getting back on time. 8:20:25, we're due at selling. We're due ETA 8:20:11. Leicester is pronounced Leicester. I know it. Good. We were just checking. Preston's sister. I shan't say that. It's very rude to ask if one of your viewers, if your viewer's sister is A, hot, and B, as into old video games as they are. So I won't do that. Anyway. Whoop. Right. Oh, we've got 5.6 miles until selling. Oh, was that whistle? You want me to whistle, do you? Yes, that was my horn. Just ignore that. Ooh, sexy viaduct. Which isn't a viaduct, but you know what I mean. Well, you're right on the gaming part. Excellent. Excellent. In Serie C, there's Agrigento, but that's probably a local rival. The closest, actually, somewhat decent-sized club is Palermo. I need British touring cars now because I hate F on Twitter. She's married, by the way. Oh, well, you know. Good. Nice. You know. Just finding out. For research purposes. A peer-reviewed paper. And probably most appropriate Serie A club for me to cheer for is probably Napoli. What are these choices dictated by the way? Is it like a local family connection or something? Or maybe that whole kind of Sicily, New York crossover, you know, Sicilian immigrant. I should know. One of my favourite books, stroke plays, is A View from the Bridge. Leicester than Leicester, bro. I got the heist kit. What the fuck? Italian football is kind of cringe. How so? That it refuses to do anything about the fact that the fan base is racist. Just like every other week, there's like, yep, another story of monkey chanting in Serie A. Okay. Can't wait for the £5 fine for that. €5 fine. Well, 5 million euros. No, just 5. There's a character in GTA 5 called Oh, I see. And family connections. Right, I got you. Yeah, we're now back almost dead on shit. Oh. Worcestershire. What? Okay. Yes, that problem. Oh, yeah. Speed up, why not? We've still got 3.2 miles. Let's go. Let's get that ETA down further. Which reminds me, after stream, I'm going to try 100% GTA 5. Ooh, good luck. Good luck and Godspeed. It also reminds me, after the stream, I'm going to get a physical copy of Forza Horizon 1. Because I have a 360 and I can at least play it on there, even if all the DLC is now abandonware. Because backwards compatibility, what's that? Oh, you're already at 91%? Oh, nice, okay. What is left to do? What's the final 9% of, then? Is it like hidden packages and side quests and stuff? Shush, I'm cuddling a penguin. All right? Silence, I'm cuddling a penguin. Don't yell at me. He's so fluffy. He really is. Anyway, right. Friend activities and collectibles. I see, yeah. I do have family way back from an island called Ischia, which is in the Bay of Naples, hence Napoli. I see. Logic, I'm getting it. I'm seeing it. It always reminds me, it's always kind of fascinating to me what people choose in terms of following clubs or sports teams in other countries to them where they don't necessarily have any like local connection to them. Like they're not from the area, of course, so the country's like thousands of miles away, but you know, what attracts you to... My dad loves penguins. Ow, well, here's a penguin. It's a good fluffy boy. Isn't you, mate? He's so soft. He's so soft. It's just so nice. It's like a sort of stim thing. Like feeling just like... Just feeling how soft he is. Oh, it's so nice. Peabody's lovely. Anyway, right, where are we? We need to speed up. Let's go. Should British touring cars get a mascot? I don't think they need one, really, do they? I do have family connection back to the British Isles, but it's far back that I can't trace exactly where, and I'm pretty sure they came over for football. For me, Everton was a guy called... yeah, I remember Tim Howard. He was boss. I still remember watching that World Cup game. They eventually went out to Belgium in the last 16, I think, in 2014. And he literally, he put in one of the all-time greatest goalkeeper performances ever, to the point where there were memes afterwards of, like, things Tim Howard could save, including him being photoshopped in saving, stopping the plane from hitting the towers on 9/11, saving, what's the name of your lion from The Lion King, the one that Mufasa shoves into the herd. Tim Howard just, like, flying in and be like, I'll save you. Howard used to play for my favourite team, the Colorado Rapids. Oh, nice. I love the crossover here. Liverpool is owned by the Boston Red Sox, and as a New York Yankees fan, I'm obligated to cheer against them. Amen. Amen. See, those rivalries run deep. Oh, yeah, I might want to slow down for selling here. There we go. That'll do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. There you go. Spot on. Next. I wasn't nervous. I don't know what you're talking about. I follow Scotland rugby because Scotland is beautiful. Fair enough. I follow the Cavs because Cleveland is cool AF City and the NASCAR connection. Yep, we've been through that before. That's a good way of finding a team. I follow the Los Angeles Football Club because LA is also a cool city, even though I fucking hate California. I don't know what your beef is with California. I really don't understand that. I'm still angry at Chris Wondolowski for missing that wide open net. Oh, I remember that. The dreams of a nation. Next stop, Faversham. At Faversham, you'll need to stop at the 12-car marker. Right, I've not been as good at stopping at the actual markers. So we'll see. We'll do our best there. Howard originally played for a club called the Metro Stars, which happens to be my MLS club, albeit with a different name these days. What are they called now? Excuse me. In my FA Cup, Preston's leading 1-0 over Lincoln. Hey, surely that's the team you should be managing right there. Hello, I'm Preston, the manager of Preston, actually. Preston, also Wallace and Gromit's local team, I believe. Hey, Beckham, lad, get on the end of that. Preston are massive, everywhere we go. Sing along, Gromit, everywhere we go. Gromit just like, oh my God. Gromit with a little scarf on. There was a whistle sign anyway. Stuck-up people whose egos are bigger than the US combined. State laws outlaw anything fun, pretty much. Valid. They're the New York Red Bulls. Many old-timers still call them the Metros. Good. So they should. Good idea, but I want my dad's approval. Oh, is that why you're playing as Leeds? The dramatic story of a son trying to find approval from his father. So he tries to take over coaching his football team. But I still want to visit LA. Well, my dad does love me, but you know what, does love me, but you know what I mean. Yes, I do. He ain't inviting you to Thanksgiving dinner if you dump Leeds out. Oh. Yellow signal, so seems to be, and we're coming up on Faversham anyway, so I'm just going to put the brakes on a tiny bit just because we're going to have to be doing 60 in a minute anyway, so that's fine. Whoops, that's fine. Gotham SC is the best NWSL club to cheer for. Well, it's a good thing I'm considering adopting them. Why are they so good to cheer for? All right, another yellow signal coming up. LAFC are in a different league, are they? Fun fact, he bought me a Mika Hakkinen diecast from England. Nice! That is top quality daddage right there. Keep my eyes open for signals coming up ahead. I'm here with my humble local Canadian club. Oh, really? Who are they? Right, another yellow signal. So we have to stop at the 12-car marker at Faversham, don't we? LAFC or MLS? Valor FC. Oh, that's a cool name for a club, to be fair. Do they play in the MLS or like a smaller regional league? It's also thanks to him I learned who the band A was before I heard of V-Rally 3. Excellent. Excellent. This is all top quality dad behaviour. Under no circumstances should anyone cheer for the North Carolina Courage. They've brought back a player named Jaleem McDaniels who's only homophobic. Well, fuck them then. So, Oh, plenty of stuff going on here at Fabs. At Fabs. Oh, which is why the frame rate is shitting itself. It doesn't like that. There's things happening at Faversham. I can't take it. Canadian Premier League. Oh, nice. Okay. Where's the 12? Yeah, I know. Right, where's the 12-car marker? I've got to stop there. Right at the... I've gone past it. No, it's right at the end of the platform. All right. And right on the dot. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is going to be tense. The plus. Will that do? I would assume so. I mean, look, it's close enough. Where is it? It's right. It's there. Come on. There's a 37. There's a javelin in the platform next to us. There's another one coming through here. Gotham FC has a married lesbian couple who signed with Gotham because they'd rather raise their kid in New York than Orlando. Oh, who are they? I need to stand them immediately. Still a relatively small fan base, but the football is decent quality. Excellent. That's what you want, though. You want a good community vibe. That's why, I could never really adopt a Premier League club. I just never felt any connection to them whatsoever. So that's why I've ended up adopting AFC Wimbledon, literally a club owned by its own fans. And I'm also considering adopting Dulwich Hamlets as a non-league team. So you'd like the sort of thing where you know that you going somewhere, going to their games, paying money for tickets, having food there, it's gonna actually improve. You're actually a part of things, you know. Great job, driver. You've arrived on. Great job, driver. You have arrived on Tmere. You have arrived on Tmere and have given plenty of time for the next driver to prepare to attach the rear 8 carriages to the service. Have a rest and a brew ready for the next service. Oh, well, I mean, you said it. I mean, you did say it. Where are we at? Ali Krieger and Ashlyn Harris. I've heard of them. They have way too many stands already. I have heard about them, to be fair. So, no, that's very cool. I really want to go to a Dulwich Hamlet game. You're welcome to. Let's do it at some point. On a more personal note, my mother just noticed me watching the stream, and she asked who you were. I explained who you are, and she's happy that we're alike. Aww. Shout out to the moms out there. Shout out to the moms. Last season, Gotham FC had players from 11 different countries. That is diverse right there. So, right, well, the game just said, have a rest and a brew before your next journey. So what I think we're going to do, well, I'm definitely going to do the have a brew bit. So what we'll do, we've been streaming for, how long have we been streaming for? 2 hours 13. So we won't do part 2 of this, which is the hour-long run to Faversham, then driving 11 cars to Rochester. What we'll do instead is we'll just go straight to part 3. We will do the Ramsgate, the Rochester to Victoria run. We'll do that bit. So, meantime, PNB, what's that? Peanut butter time. Yeah. So, have a drink, have a stretch, have a, do what you need to do. And we'll be back momentarily. Actually, you know what? You can have... Peabody can look after the stream. There we go. Right. You'll behave. Peabody will be... You can just have a chat with Peabody. So, there you go. They're behaving themselves? Good. Keep an eye on them. There you go. Oops. There you go. Reach for tea and biscuits. Yeah, there we go. They're behaving themselves, Peabody? Excellent. First we had Chair Croon, and now we have Fluffy Senpai. Peabody is Fluffy Senpai. You hear that? I'm being nice about you. I agree. He's giving you all a hug through the microphone. Nobody tell him that's not how mics work, because that's adorable. Yeah, good penguin. Good fluffy boy. Alright, anyway. Okay. So, in a sport dominated by white women, Gotham's top two strikers are black. Their top defender is Hawaiian. The next two are black. And one of their top midfielders is also black. Appropriately diverse for a city as diverse as New York. I would concur. I would agree wholeheartedly on that one. So, that was it. Come on. Yeah. Back over here. There we go. That's better. Good, just a boy. Anyway, right, where are we at? So, now, we're back into the game. We should be. Hopefully. Event. There we go. Right. So, time for our stream main event. Rochester to London Victoria. Let's do it. I've got biscuit. Well, things are just good now, you know. Good morning, driver. Loughborough Junction 375/6, 375/3, and I'm got let's start. Today we'll be driving the last part of Ramsgate and Dover Private Junction, Beckham, Longfield, Bromley South, and London Victoria, which will complete the service today. However, there are no expected issues on the way. Good. You have already picked up passengers in part 2, so you can head off to Mepham. Excellent. Sadly, due to a fault in the signal ahead, it's southeast, and of course, there's a signal fault. You have to ask permission to press the signal. To pass the signal, press tab. Once given permission, you'll be able to go line speed as normal. Okay. So here we are at Rochester. Let's get the headlights on. Master key's already on. Calm down. You need to calm down. Anyway. Request to pass signal at danger approved. Look, I'm about to pass a signal at danger and it actually be a thing I'm supposed to do. Alright, here we go. Also, hang on. Is that the original Rochester? If it's early 2010s, it would be the original Rochester. Because you'll probably see the site, like the in-progress building of the new Rochester. They re-sited it, so it was down here. And the biggest question of all, is the Russian nuclear submarine in the bays over there in the river? The answer is yes. There it is. Can you see it? I love the fact that they get that so accurate every time because okay, we've just passed through. Yeah, the site of the new station is about... Well, actually, I don't know. I thought it was a lot closer to this bridge. I think, yeah, it might be the normal one. So there you go. I believe the developers, Dovetail Games, are actually based down in Chatham, in the Medway area. So, which is nice. I used to live down in Gillingham. That wasn't nice, but, you know. But, yeah, I mentioned this before. Look at that. That is a Cold War Soviet nuclear submarine called the Black Widow. Yeah, it's just sort of there. It's just vibing. It was preserved by somebody, some mad lad. And it was like a sort of walk-on museum for a while. And it was moored up, I want to say up at Greenwich, maybe, or on the Thames somewhere. Morning. But then obviously where it became more rusty and that, it now lives there. And it has been there for so long, I'm amazed it hasn't just like rusted away to nothing. And to be honest, like, if it's hard enough to preserve and restore and overhaul and keep old steam locomotives running, what about keeping an old nuclear submarine running? But I just love the fact it's there. And I love the fact that because they are locals to the area, they know it's there. And they always model it, Dovetail always model it in their routes. It's in the TSW2 Southeastern High-Speed route, which joins up there and goes through to Rochester and comes via Gravesend. So we're going the other way. We're stopping at Meopham in 6.77 miles. Oh, look at that. A nice long bridge around Rochester Cathedral and everything in the distance. There it is. Rochester's probably the pretty bit of the Medway, if there is such a thing. Because like I said, definitely ain't Gillingham. Oops. Steady, careful. There you go. They're not keeping it running, they're just keeping it from sinking and preserve. Well, yeah, that's kind of more what I meant. You know, a lot easier to preserve something if it doesn't have to run. Yeah. Oh, that is nice. That's a nice view. Even in 1997 era graphics technology train simulator, that's a nice view. There's a drag queen named River Medway. Really? Okay, so that's amazing. Also, where is this drag queen based? Also, we can now do 80 miles an hour, so I think we should. Where we go? There we go. We're not stopping at Soul Street, yeah. I'm not. She was on Drag Race UK Season 3. Amazing. Amazing. Going to assume she was based or originally grew up in Kent. Nick's got the route map up again. He's navigating for us again. Which, you know, I appreciate. Given my sense of direction and geographical knowledge, which I don't have. What was that whistle? Whoa. Was that lag the frame rate? She's based in Medway. There you go. That explains it. Obviously, that explains it all. What a great... What a great name, though. How many coaches is this train? We're speeding again. Whoops. Steady. I believe it's 11 coaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. 4, 5, yeah, I think it's. I remember it saying 11 on the. Probably Gillingham. Just happy something good came out of Gillingham. Aside from, you know, me. Considering her hometown drag runway was a statue with a cone on its head. A portrait of English culture right there. You might want to set the train length reminder to 12. What's the train length reminder? What's that? Oh, it's a nice day. There you go. Hey, there we go. Nice. There's some fresh air coming in here. It's the thing that says 4 in front of you. Oh, okay. Where's that? Aha! How do I change that? Aha! Aha! There you go. Hey, I have learned something today. Thank you, Nick. Oh, and that tea is bloody good. Well done, past me. Peabody just took like a sniff and was like, yeah. Penguin's not normally fond of hot drinks, but, you know. There we go. Joke. The winner of Series 3 was the 19-year-old from Tunbridge Wells. Oh, my word. Bet they were partying at the Spa Valley that night. Interestingly, the newer electric styles don't have those. Aha, we are now coming up on Meopham. We are now coming up on Meopham. So fortunately, there is a station here, but fortunately, it's not the one we're stopping at. I would assume this is Soul Street. Yeah, it's Soul Street. There you go. Just need to put on the brakes a little bit. A bit more braking. Just mashing the ADOS button. It's like, I know. Every time it pings, I know. Got it. You didn't even have to press the button that time. I know. All right, here we go. We will shortly be arriving at Mepham Station. Please remember to take all personal belongings with you when leaving the train, and keep them with you at all times whilst on the station. If you see anything suspicious, please report it to a member of staff or the police. By way of telling you that I've been on Southeastern trains a lot without telling you I have been on Southeastern trains a lot. But you probably gathered the latter already. And... oh, that is oh, yeah. How have I accidentally got good at driving trains today? I don't quite understand this. A breakthrough has been achieved in my life. My tea's finished already. That's how much I like the. That's how much I was enjoying that tea. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's nice. Use that pillow right there. There we go. Lovely. I like how it still shows timeliness penalty, even though it's actually giving you a bonus for being on time. Right, Longfield in 2.62 miles. Satisfaction 100. Speed! Nice, that's a good photo as well. Oh, yeah, that's nice. I have missed having a neck pillow on my chair. Oh, this is good. Peabody's just sat on the desk with me, just like, There's a lot of buttons. Can I press that button, you? Yeah, I didn't want to anyway. It's far too soft. Such a nice sort of like stim feeling, just to like, the soft, like, fluffy. Just the fluffy. Just feels really nice, you know? Meantime, we are almost 2 minutes down on our ETA for Longfield. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable in the 80s and unacceptable at any other time, really. Let's go. Like I said, I know we're driving a Southeastern train, but that's no excuse. So on time. Yeah, well, we're driving for Southeastern, so we're on time. But, like I said, I'm trying to kill them with kindness here. Kill them with efficiency. Blow their minds at what can be achieved with a modern train operating company. Destroy. We're just going to obliterate Govia with kindness. AJ would soon moan if this service was late into Swanley. I mean, you know, valid. I probably have moaned enough times when trains have been late into Swanley. So, if I've moaned when they've been late into Ends, and now I'm behind the wheel of a train going through Ends, you know, I've got to step up, really. Also, we're leaving the braking till late. We're still doing 80 miles an hour. And Longfield Station's there. Last of the late breakers. All right, there we go. We're entering the platforms doing 55 miles an hour. But it looks like we're going to... Oh, this is going to be close. Emergency. No. 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 Yeah. Selective door locking might need to be used. Which is exactly what has happened. Okay, good. Just ignore the front coach. There you go. These ones are fine. The front doors will not open at this station. Please use other doors. Well, I'm not used to hearing that announcement at Longfield Station. Well, no, today only. But most trains run late anyway. Look, I was trying to make up time. What do you want? Punctuality? A lot of poo shot out there. It did. Hang on. Oh, we got another train coming. So, right. Let's go. Up to 90 miles an hour. And meantime, you. No, AJ, that's Danny Rick. What's Danny Rick? Yeah. Right, okay. I can't remember where that line goes. What line that is. That is a good question. All I know is we'll soon be coming up. Well, our next stop's Bromley South in 11.8 miles, so very soon we'll be flying back through Ends. We'll be going through Ends again. We've got green signals for it, which is lovely. I'm just hoping that all these screenshots I've been taking on the stream today have not included the bottom HUD. I don't think they have. Based on the previews, I don't think they have. We're going to get to do that thing that I quite like watching from Swanley Station, actually, which is where you've got these fast trains. These kind of fast trains, actually, just belting straight through the junction. Sending it. Oh, I see, sending it. And we are now doing 90, so there we go. 90 miles a flipping hour. Can you imagine back in 1934? No, 1954. This being a rake of old coaches, like British Rail coaches, and a bullied Pacific on the front. Just belting it along. Just absolutely belting it. Oh, this will be... oh, God, what station is this? Not one we're planning on stopping at, thankfully. Oh, it's Farningham Road. The closest station, I think, although Swanley might be a bit closer, to Brands Hatch. I couldn't imagine a 4 VIP doing that speed. I think they could. It might not be smooth, but they could do it. Oh, honk. Honky honk. Aha! That's a... No, that's not the pedestrian crossing that I thought it was. Next one's coming up momentarily, I believe. Honk. But yeah, there is a pedestrian, like a foot crossing coming up. Right, it's not this one. Or was it? Oh, God. Is this the junction up here? Aha, more graph. See, they're getting it. Imagine if they'd actually gone out and, like, copied actual designs. Yeah, somewhere there's, like, fields either side, because I've been on the walk. I've done this walk quite a few times, where part of it involves a foot crossing coming across the railway, where you go from one field to another. I think it's around the next corner, if I remember rightly. And we got a horn marker there, so that would assume I would have sprayed ends on it. From ends. Here we go, whistle, yep. There's a little, yep, this is the road bridge. And if you climb down there, there's a little, like a sort of engineer's set of steps when you're doing work on the lines. There we go, there's the little foot crossing. I have sat in that enclave many a day, or just gone on a walk down there and stood there for a bit and watched trains go by. There was one time where I thought it was quite cute, actually, that he was that concerned. I was just stood there watching the trains go by. And, 30 miles an hour? Really? That's not showing here. Well, we got the green. Okay, we're good to go. Right. Belt it. Right, here we go. Straight across the junction at 90. Yep, through platform 3. Oh, yeah. So I'll be over here on the platform like, yeah. Yeah, through ends. There we go, through ends. More tags being sprayed in live. Did you see that? It kind of loaded in. It was like someone was spraying it in real time. Now that would be realistic. There's the footbridge we went under earlier. There we go. Lovely. Very nice. And we're up to 90 miles an hour again. Next stop is, yeah, Bromley South, 5.9 miles. We are good to go. Oh, that's nice. I like being able to do that. Just being able to do the things that you've seen trains do IRL at your home station like lots of times before. It's always rather cool. The frame rate doesn't think so, but the frame rate hasn't enjoyed anything we've done today. The frame rate is just a grumpy old lad who's just like, I should have retired years ago. Why are you still using this bloody graphics? Why am I still employed? Have you not hired a younger, better-looking, more fitter graphics engine by now? No. Well, we have, but he's busy working over on Train Sim World. It's just cheaper to keep you employed, honestly, on Train Simulator. Ow. And 90 miles an hour, there we go. Appropriately, our score at the moment is 465, like the 465 units we were driving earlier. I wonder if we're going via Beckham Junction this time around. We might do. If we're going to Victoria, we should. I think. And meantime, here's Sir Mary Cray again. Nay's sort of home station. So, hello, Nay. Obviously, Orpington is his real state, but that's like his alternative. Oh, we do need to slow down a bit now. The Catford loop goes around the back of Brixton. Oh, yeah. Of course, well, we won't have seen Brixton earlier, at least, so... There's only one way to find out. Fight! No, drive. There you go. Nice. Perfect. Also, I've just realised. Why did the doors just open? I'm very baffled. But yeah, well, I've realised what's happening here. Nick's in here. Nick's just sat in one of these seats. Just like, oh, well, I wonder if we're going by that way. He's just bashing the train that we're driving. I'm in the cab, and he's just sat in one of the seats. It's like, oh, well, I think we might be going this way today. All right, Bromley South is 2.3 miles away. We are now within 20 seconds of being bang on our timing. You're right. Oh, God. Well, the frame rate did not like that. The frame rate doesn't like an empty corridor with a leaf blowing down it. Oh, this would be Bickley we're about to go through. There we go. Hey, whoops. And through Bickley we go. Bromley South is now exactly a mile away. So, there's some buses over there. There's some buses, Nick. Look, there's some route masters over there. Meantime, we're going to start slowly slowing down for Bromers South. Bromley South Platform 3, 9:32. Oh, do you know what? This is actually... I mean... there's no reason why I would have believed it wouldn't be. What the fuck is that car? I didn't know what the pink one was doing. Maybe it's a breast cancer awareness month. Paint scheme or something. But yeah, do you know what? We are actually driving the very service that I often... I get the train from Swanley up to Bromley South, and then if it's like a stopping service or like only 4 coaches or something, I'll just change at Bromley South because it will go through. It will stop on platform 3 at Bromley South at like 1:30. 2 minutes after will be this fast service that has come straight through Swanley, then stops at Bromley South in the same platform, normally has more coaches on, and is faster. So, like, the train that I will have got off will arrive in Victoria sometimes about 10 minutes later than this one. So I love the fact we've accidentally ended up getting that exact train. It's really nice. Or we're driving it, I should say. Smart, yeah. Uh-oh. This isn't smart. There we go. Yep, close enough. We're good. We're fine. There we go. Yeah, all the way back here. There you go. Look, 12 cars. So I'd normally just get off the train that just arrived, just sit down there, then wait for this one to come in. And even if it is really busy, normally there's so many coaches on it that by the back view, they're empty. And the train as a whole gets to Victoria faster than the stopper I've just got off. So I thought for a second that was a slightly different livery. I thought that was like a sort of Thameslink First Capital Connect kind of livery on that, but it's just a dark shade of blue. Not a white shade of pale. The next stop will be London Victoria, where this train will terminate. Heck yeah, let's go. And hey, we've made up time. Our ETA is now 2 minutes ahead of schedule. You know, I get results. I feel like Super Nanny, but train edition. Like, South Eastern have been struggling with punctuality and customer service for years. And now I'm going to come in and show them that it is possible to run a punctual service on their railway. Oop. Well, that's rather nice. Nice angle. Oh, God. That's not nice. There we go. Good. We're fine. Relax. Going through Shortlands at a fair old lick. Hello. And if we now cut to this camera, it's be me. I am now sat on the train, just like I am smart. So now, did we go that way last time? Yeah, I believe we did, because now the station we'll go through next is Beckham Junction. Beckenhams. Beckenhams. Oh, we can speed up a bit, come on. We're going via Beckenham Junction and Herne Hill. There you go. Herne Hill. Hernia Hill. Some more graph. Stmo DTG. Nice. I saw that little DTG there. I like the amount of fun the devs clearly have. Like, you see, like, the references they make on the billboards and stuff, the fake advertising billboards and stuff. Herne Hill with the tarmac velodrome. That's right. And the really tarmacked frame rate. Also, I just remembered Beckenham Junction. Okay, yeah, no, this is Beckenham Junction. There you go. Southern train going into the platform. That's just come from the branch round to the left, which is a part of the trams. There you go. You see these overhead cantineries just on this section. That's for the trams. Herne Hill via Hernia Hill via Arthritis Way. So yeah, the left line is the trams. The other line is still National Rail, and it's used just by Southern. I think it comes around from Clapham Junction, I want to say. The Hayes branch should cross over. Yes, correct. Beckenham Junction is not actually a junction. No. 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 Yeah, you noticed that. Meantime, this is herniated disc hill, isn't it? Yeah. Hernia Hill via Arthritis Way. Beckenham is from Croydon. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Stretton and Croydon, isn't it? From Inns or something. Or something. So what station is this? I'm trying to remember. Was that Sydenham Hill? Maybe? Quick, Nick, where's your map? That was Kent House. Oh, there we go. Was that Kent House? I swear Kent House looks a bit different to that. We're going into a tunnel. The tunnel of darkness. Lucky we've got instrument lights on at least. Penge East, there we go. Penge East, bruv. Which I want to say, might be Jeff Marshall's local station. I think he said something about that once. He was like, oh yeah, I'm going from my local. I'm getting on at Penge East, which is like where, home station or something. Oh, I remember now. This is it feels really long. I don't think it's that long in reality. Not that it's all about length, obviously, because it isn't. But this is the tunnel that always comes around when I'm midway through texting or watching a YouTube video, and then the signal drops out for ages because we're in a tunnel. And at the other end is Sydenham Hill, yeah. Then West Dulwich, then Hernia Hill. Oh, Kent House was the one we went through before. Yes, okay. With you now. Just Nick back here, just on the map. Consulting the maps. I just noticed all the blinds are down back here. Nick, have you just got the coach to yourself? You're just having a nap. You mean, may as well. It's a flex. And through Sydenham Hill we go. Because like any tunnel, there's light at the end of it. And that goes for your mental health, just like any tunnel, there's light at the end of it. Yep. We're going to start easing off because we have to come down to 45 mile an hour in a moment. So, would this be West Dulwich? Oh. Oh, that was close. There we got a yellow signal and we need to start slowing down anyway. There we go. Yes. That was close. I just noticed the AWS symbol flash up there. I didn't hear it because I was outside the cab. And that was close. We did it all right. Morning. Morning. All right. So we're coming down to 45 miles an hour. We're on a yellow signal, so we'll just need to be a little bit careful. Still on a yellow, that's fine. Yellow flags. See, there's a way of making sure that racing drivers slow down for, like, waved yellows. If there was an automatic loop when they came through, and then when they passed over the loop, like, no, there's a yellow in Sector 3, mate. Oh, is there? Where's that? Beep! They had to press a button on the steering wheel. And if they didn't, their car just immediately ground to a halt. That's actually genius. Were you speeding on the yellows? No, I didn't know there was any there. Well, that's why your car's just immediately shut down. Oh. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, this will be Herne Hill. Hernia Hill. Here we go. Change here for Arthritis Way. Ow, my back street. Ow, my back street, boys. Oh my god, that's a red. That's a red. That's a red. No! That's a red. Was it? No, it can't have been. We're alive. We live. I could have sworn that was a red. That's... Huh? Not complaining. We just keep moving. Nobody noticed that. Michael Mousie would cream himself if that was F1. Oh my god, no, there's another red. There's another red. We've gone through another... We're going to spad twice. We're just spadding all over the place. Game, what's going on? Ah! What is going on? Oh, and there's no option in Train Simulator to do the replay from checkpoint thing, is there? Is there? No, I think we'd have to look back into F. Hello, Speedworks. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Never mind. I'll see if we can actually, because I do want to visit Victoria on this route. So I'll come back out and then see what the shortest scenario is that involves us going to Victoria. Yeah, no, we're not going back to Meopham again. We're just not doing that again. We're just not doing that again. Career. Go down here. Swanley to Blackpool. We've done that one already. Gravesend to Ramsgate. Dover Priory. Rainham. Ramsgate to Margate. Hi, I'm at work with the sound muted. Oh, okay. Actually, I've just seen, like, hang on, in career mode itself, there is Railfan Dover Priory. See what you can capture as the action unfolds. All right, a wheel. Nice way to end the day. Just doing some spotting. Just doing some train spotting, because why the hell not? I guess you can kind of do this basically wherever you want in Train Sim World, because you can just spawn at a station on foot and just sort of mooch around. Welcome to Railfan mode. Use the various cameras to photograph passing trains by Chris and Kurtel in the S. Zoom in and out. For a better angle, press pause to freeze time and then move the camera to a new location. Okay. So what you're saying is this is basically Pokemon Snap Train Edition. Oops. No, that's the screenshot button. Oh, okay. What the Whoa, what the... No. No, not quite. No. No. I'm going to lie these... Oh, hello. Dover... That's quite artistic in itself, actually. Hang on. Focus this. There we go. Nice. That's actually like quite an arty... Oh, hello. We've got a train coming in. Hey, there we go. Hey, there we go. A portrait of the modern railway. This is still not doing anything for anyone. Morning. Oh, no, the evening. It's a bit wet, isn't it? I'm very hardcore as a spotter. You gotta understand this. Camera options. Oh, that's just all like the actual how things look. Oh, there's no like. Oh, hang on. Press pause to freeze time and then. I like that. Pause time. The rain is still moving. Close enough. Ow. Yeah, I don't think these other cameras are really doing it for me, if I'm honest. Unless there's a way of actually moving them up and down. Like, so they move up like that. Nice fact. Oh, there's a javelin coming. That was useful. There we go. Yeah, this would be so much easier in Train Sim World 2, where you can just move around as an actual human being. Come on, move a bit further, a bit further. Okay. Do you mind? Can you get out of the way of my shot? Thank you. There we go. There's the javelin. Good Hitachi units. Indeed. Indeed. I will not be taking further questions at this time. Because there isn't really any questions to be asked. It's just fact, really. Well, so that's going to St Pancras. It's pulled in, but now the marker, the tail lights are on at this end. There's that unit just vibing over in the station for a bit, in the sidings for a bit. There we go. Because they don't crap themselves at the sight of a bank. Very valid. Very valid. Oh, okay, hang on. I'll be leaving now. So, with any luck. Oh, that train's coming this way now. Just keep me on my toes, why don't you? Yeah, there we go. So we've got the Dover Priory sign in focus. But as that goes through, It's the other end of the train. We'll get like a sort of artsy shot, you see? You see? Hopefully. There you go. There you go. This is why I get the coach to London, GWR. But where's another one? There's just trains everywhere. Wow. Blimey. It's a bloody miracle. There's trains everywhere. Yeah, good. Oh, if that bit of sign wasn't sticking out there, that would be a perfect shot. When are you leaving? When are you leaving? So I've snapped some Electrostars. I've got them in my collection. There's Electrostars? Whatever these are. And I don't think there's any networkers hanging around. So, or due in here at least. So, see if I get one more nice shot of the Jovelin. In the meantime, there's twins just hanging around. Identical twins with the same dress sense and the same headphones. Are they listening to the same music at the same time? That would be two very in sync twins there. Electrostars, yeah, there you go. Oh, that's I see. That's reflections in the window. I was like, from a distance, it looked like sort of splatterings of moisture. They're listening to Protect Us 5 by now. Yeah, the Ghost Hall record. Start now. Prepare now. Stop. Excuse me? Excuse me? Well, apparently, if the Javelin wants to have right of way, wants to have priority, it can just vanish other trains. It can just disappear other trains from existence. Question, but what the fuck? Can you clip that, please? If it's all possible. That was bizarre, shall we say? Meantime, are you going anywhere, or are you just going to vanish into the ether? It's entirely possible. Meantime, no. I can hear squealing flanges. Are they the ghostly noises of the train next that was here? You hear it? Aha! It is a networker. We're going to get a networker. Shooting between the twin sisters. There you go. Perfect. Netted it. Meantime, Rezi is playing Tabletop Simulator. That'll do. Nice. Oh, and the Javelin's left. All right, never mind. So, right, I think that'll do for today. I'm not able to clip properly staged. No, that's fine. We'll go back. I'll go back and do that later. So, yeah, I think that'll do for today. Our adventure on the new and improved Chatham Main Line in Train Simulator 2022. It's my home route. Of course, I'm going to like it. And I did. It's been a lot of fun. It's an area and it's a line I know quite a bit about. So, also been nice to kind of share some trivia and stuff with you. I hope you have enjoyed it. Most of you in the chat will be in the Discord as well, I believe. Especially if you're subscribers or patrons. Just having a cuddle with Peabody. But I'm going to be... I'm taking a lot of time to consider whereabouts my... I'm doing the thing where I'm like, where does my content go? What should it be? Blah, blah, blah. There's just a lot of stuff that I want to make. A lot of stuff that I'm figuring out if I really do have the time and the motivation to make. And then if I do make it, where should it go? Because, you know, obviously I have this weird mix of interests from train history to sim racing to... cuddly toys, to robot wars and, you know, video game history and things like that. So it's interesting, like the initial anxiety and terror about not doing it properly or getting it wrong or just sabotaging my own chances of being successful at this content creator game has kind of subsided to a, well, blank slate, everything's on the table, Let's really take our time and figure out where things need to go. Most importantly, I'm not going to shut operations down completely for 4 months and then not restart until I know exactly where everything has to go. I can just change things up as we go. So this might be... You might not see many more tea and train streams on this channel, on Twitch. You might see a return to the ASM Plays kind of pre-recorded videos, or maybe even YouTube streams. Who knows? Over on the main YouTube channel. But I will keep everything posted up on Discord. And I'll probably share a lot of it with Twitter as well. And for the meantime, we will conclude today's rather lovely tea and train stream. Thank you for making it so enjoyable once more. We will conclude with a birthday visit over to our very good friend and mod, Rezio14, who is today celebrating turning 27. The big old age of 27. I'm about to turn 30 in 2 months, so I can't really say anything. So we're going to head over there. Raid Rezio14. Kablam! Come hang out with us. I hope you have enjoyed the stream today, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. The next you'll hear from me will probably be on Friday for the final part of the Another Station, Another Mile Isle of Wight trilogy. See you later. And thank you for travelling with AJ Omega Trains today.